It's BMG Radio, the No edition. Yeah. Let's get to it, because let's see what he's saying no about it. Brought to you by the British Movie Guy. Hi, the British Movie Guy, and today on BMG Radio, I'm going to talk about no, and the no that we'll get to is the very first thing I want to talk about, and it's just, okay. You probably have heard it, and all I can say is no. They're remaking Memento. They're remaking Memento. Memento. That's what I'm going to call it. No, I'm not going to call it Memento. Like, Memento's the original. The new one's going to be called Memento, because it's a remake of Memento. Memento. No. No. And no. No. You don't need to do this. There are things called original ideas. Go find one. No. That's all I'm saying. No. And the other bit of news, Cap 3, the Civil War thing, Captain America, has a trailer, which you've probably seen by now about 50 times. I've watched it, I think, about 6, just to kind of look it all over. And Mr. Sunday Movies does a really good breakdown of it and stuff. It's good. It's not epic in the fact, like, it didn't make me freak out in any way, but it was like, that's good. I want to see that movie. It looks like a Marvel movie. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a slam on Marvel movies. It's just Marvel movies as of late haven't blown me away, but they've entertained me. It looks entertaining, looks interesting, looks like some good action. Finally got some Black Panther in there. Where the heck was Ant-Man? Come on, he's supposed to be in there. I understand keep back Spider-Man, but where was Ant-Man? At least could have shown him like running around on somebody's shoulder. I don't know. Maybe he was in there. I just didn't see him. But yeah, I want to see the movie. I wanted to see the movie before seeing the trailer. I want to see the movie now. It was a good trailer, but it wasn't blowing me away. It didn't do anything that any other Marvel movie trailer hasn't done. Looks good. Let me know your thoughts on that. All right, that's it for the news, because there wasn't anything else I really want to talk about. So I'm going to get into feeding my addiction. And I haven't bought any movies lately, and but I have fed my addiction in other ways. So let's get to that. So first, I bought a bunch of pop biggers. I bought, number one, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Yeah. He's a big pop figure, and my daughters have been after me forever to get him, and we got him. And now, because it's Christmas, we've got him on our mantle. And we've got him a little hat to wear. So here's a picture of that. He looks pretty adorable, I gotta say. So yeah, that's one pop figure. I got RoboCop as a pop figure for myself because I'm a huge RoboCop fan of the original movie. I also like the sequel. Third one, don't even talk to me about. The new remake, surprisingly, did not offend me. It was decent. Not great, but decent. But the original, I have a huge spot in my heart for it. I love that movie. And yeah. Got a little RoboCop pop for it, and I got these tiny little pops for Batman. So there's and I've got them set up on my computer. I got Batman, I got Harley Quinn, and I got Joker, and they came in a pack, and they're $20, and so it was pretty awesome. I got Batman and RoboCop at a store called Joe Nerds, and they were having a sale, and they gave me 30% off them. You actually rolled the dice, and whatever you got on the dice, you got off. And I rolled a 6, which translated to a 3, which translated to 30%. I don't know, but yeah, so I got 30% off. The other thing I got feeding my addiction was Loot Crate came in the mail. So here's the cool stuff from Loot Crate we're talking about. Okay, it came with Street Fighter comic book. Don't really care. I love Street Fighter, but don't really care about the comic book. But here's what it came with that was awesome. These Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder glasses. Yeah, those are pretty awesome. And it came with a Mockingjay pin, which my daughters fought to the death for. My older one won. And sadly, she put up her 3 finger. No. But my younger daughter's showing you the pin here, but my older daughter got the pin. It was a fight. It was brutal. And we got these things called Cute But Deadly. And they're little figures, and here's the figure that we got. I guess there's, I have no clue what they're from, but my daughter thought they were awesome, and they came with magnets, too. So we got these. I don't know what they're for, but they're cute, and I guess deadly also. And that's what we got from Loot Crate. And I got this Fallout Boy thing, which I don't play video games that much anymore. Resident Evil 4 I play a lot of still. But I haven't played Fallout any of the games at all, so I have no clue who this guy is other than the fact I've seen his picture around a lot. But he's like a bobblehead, so that's kind of cool, I guess. I won't be doing anything with him. I don't know. Yeah. And that's it. Oh, it came with a pin too. I think that was it. I'll put a picture up if I forgot anything. And so that's my feeding my addiction for this week. That's all I got. No movies. I looked, trust me, I couldn't find anything. But Black Friday is tomorrow. So, or today. Depends when I'm posting this, but it doesn't matter. It's Black Friday. So I'm hopefully going to buy some stuff. Hopefully. We'll see. Next, we're going to get to 60 Seconds of Awesome. It's Beard Movie Guy, 60 Seconds of Awesome, where he talks about someone who is awesome for 60 seconds. Let's get to it. So today in 60 Seconds of Awesome, I'm talking about, let's think of an actor right now, Robin Williams. Robin Williams was awesome. The man passed away, I think it's almost been a year now. And I might be wrong on that, and I'm not going to check because I'm not a fact checker guy. But he's been gone for a while now, and let's just say, Robin Williams, man, the guy, not every movie he made was great, not everything he touched was gold, but a lot of what he did was just pure brilliance, and he was the only one that could do it. And yeah, he touched a lot of people and made a lot of people laugh, and he hits me on a personal level in a lot of ways because the man suffered from depression. I suffer from depression. A lot of funny people do. I don't know if you think I'm funny, but I'm freaking funny. I maybe don't get that across as much on video, but I'm funny. I know I'm funny. And a lot of funny people I've found, a lot of stand-up comics, and a lot of just funny people in general suffer from depression. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a thing that because you're funny, you suffer from depression, or if it's just a mechanism that you have in place. But, yeah, Robin Williams did a lot of amazing films. Good Will Hunting is chief among them, where that guy made me cry, and he's freaking awesome. And he's just, yeah, he's my 6 seconds of awesome this week. This has been 6 seconds awesome. Yeah, Robin Williams, God rest you, brother. Hope you found some peace. All right, now on to YouTuber of the Week. This week, YouTuber of the Week is my friend Lee from Drum Dums. If you do not know Lee just retired from the military. Big ups to that, because the man is awesome for that. So, he could be on here just for that, because the man served 20 plus years, I think it was 24, in the military. He traveled all over the world, and he also has a kick-ass YouTube channel where he loves horror movies and regular movies, and he puts out a lot of content, is one of the most classiest, honest to goodness, cool, nice guys I've ever met on YouTube. He's just solid in every way. Plus he runs a lot, and he just he looks the part because he's a military guy. Lee is awesome. And if you haven't checked out his channel, I highly recommend it. He does a lot of reviews. He's really smart. And you can just see how much passion he has for movies. And he's been really encouraging to the whole YouTube community. And I gotta just say, you, sir, are my YouTuber of the Week. Everyone should check out your channel. All right, next, on to Letterboxd. Okay, Letterboxd, here we go. I have watched a bunch of movies. I haven't done one of these in a couple weeks, and so I've watched a bunch of movies between now and the last time I did one of these. So I'm gonna blow through this as fast as humanly possible, and we'll see how it goes. First up, we watched Great Dictator the day before Remembrance Day, and Charlie Chaplin had the biggest balls. He did that in 1941 when Hitler was still just wrecking the world, and he put it out there and made fun of him in such a harsh way. Oh man, he just tore him apart, and it's vicious and awesome, and the movie is incredible. I give it 5 beards out of 5. Next up, we watched Memphis Belle. Memphis Belle is a movie we watch every Remembrance Day. I love this movie. I watched this movie since I was a teenager. My daughters now love it. We watch it every Remembrance Day. I give it 5 beards out of 5. It's just, I don't know if it's a 5-beard movie, but it is in my heart, so it's always going to be one. Next, I watched Fury by myself. Oh, man. One of the best war movies of the last couple of years, probably the last 10 years. And, David Ayer. Flip, man. Awesome movie. Next up, we watched The Hunger Games, and then The Hunger Games Catching Fire, and then The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1, all on Netflix 3 nights in a row. My daughters had never seen them. We were going to go see the new one. So we went and saw, Netflix had all of them, so we watched them one after the other. They're all good. Hunger Games is 3.5 beards. All the rest are 3 beards. And I should have my review up for Mockingjay Part 2 by the time you're listening to this. So there you go. San Andreas. I watched this by myself. You know what? It's a fun, stupid, big, world-destroying movie, and I enjoyed it. And The Rock was awesome, and his daughter is quite. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, it was good. 3 beards out of 5. Next up, I watched The Gambler with Mark Wahlberg. It was okay. He gave a good performance. I never need to see it again though. I'd give it 3 beards out of 5 as just an okay movie, but I never need to see it again. Next, I watched Dope. Dope. Oh, this movie was. Should I say it? Yes, I will. Terrific. You thought I was gonna say dope, didn't you? No, it's terrific. It's really good. Smart, and it's funny. It has a lot of language and some needless nudity, I guess, whatever. But overall, it's a really good movie, and it's really well put together. I enjoyed it. I give it 4 beards out of 5. Then we watched Hawking Games. Then we watched Hawking Games. Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 2 in the theater. I've got a review for that, so there you go. Next, we watched Much Ado About Nothing, which was the Joss Whedon film he filmed at his house in 12 days with all his friends. And I gotta tell you, I'm not a big Shakespeare guy, but I really enjoyed this. Maybe it's because I love Joss Whedon's universe that he's put together in all these universes, and he has so many people from those universes that are just awesome. And Nathan Fillion, in particular, just his role is so funny, and he almost backed out from doing it because he was afraid. But yeah, even if you don't like Shakespeare, maybe give it a try. If you love Shakespeare, really give it a try. Much Ado About Nothing, black and white, made on a shoestring budget in Joss's backyard. So yeah. Next up, I watched a movie called Air with Norman Reedus. This came out this year. Low budget. It's all about the end of the world and 2 guys who basically every 6 months wake up at a facility and rotate make sure the maintenance stuff's all done, and like people are in there sleeping. They're in like suspended animation sleep because they're all like scientists that are going to save the world because the world's gone outside. It's all radiation, and these 2 guys every 6 months wake up, do 2 hours worth of work, and go back to sleep. And then something goes wrong, and they can't get the one bed to work. It's good. It's kind of a tense, taut, claustrophobic drama, and the one guy's losing his mind. Yeah, but there's reasons why he's losing his mind. So yeah, I give it 3 beards out of 5. I thought it was a pretty decent movie, low budget. Next, I watched End of the Tour. Holy crap, this is an acting fest, and compelling and interesting, and just. Yeah, watch this movie. It's all about a famous writer who just the end of his tour for his book, and just watch this movie. Really good performances, and really enjoyed it. I give it 4.5 beards out of 5, probably in my top 10 so far for the year. Next up, I watched The Water Diviner. This is Russell Crowe's directorial debut, I believe, and it's kind of a war movie. It's kind of a searching movie. It's kind of a drama and relationship movie. It does a lot of things. Doesn't do any of them particularly awesome, but it doesn't do anything terrible either. It's a lot of things, and it could have been better, but it could have been a lot worse. I give it 3 beards out of 5. Probably never need to see it again. Next, I watched Wolf Cop. Wolf Cop, yes, low budget Canadian movie. It dragged for the first half. I'll be honest. The first half, I was just like, okay, yeah. When's the Wolf Cop gonna show up? Yep, okay. Yeah. Now, once he showed up, movie started getting better, and there's a twist on the ending thing, and it kind of was like, yeah, that's kind of a cool twist. I liked it, and I enjoyed it. It's good, cheesy fun. First half just dragged, though, but once you get past the first half, it's fun. I give it 2.5 beards out of 5. I'm be up for a sequel, I think they're doing. Next, I watched Dread. Oh, frick. I love Dread. And I did this sleep clinic thing a while ago, and I watched half of Dread while there, and I finished the rest of it on my iPad. If you haven't watched Dread, it's one of the best action movies of the last 10 years. And it didn't get enough love. Still doesn't get enough love. Carl Urban is the man. I loved him. And yeah, Dread. I think I'm going to do a review on it. So I'm going to say it's 4. You know what? I used to give it 4 beards out of 5, but I love this movie so much I give it 4.5 beards out of 5 now. And you can deal with that. Next, I watched Trainwreck. I've heard a lot of bad things about this. I've heard kind of good things. It was okay. It was dirty. Boy, it was dirty, but it was humorous. As long as you're okay with the dirty stuff, which I know a lot of you guys are, yeah, it's 3 beards out of 5. I kind of like the main girl in it. I can't remember her name because my mind just went blank, but she's good. She's funny. I give her, she's got good comedy timing chops. So, and Bill Hader's in it, and I kind of like him. He's funny too. Next, I watched The Gift. I've heard tons about The Gift, and yeah, wow, that's a movie. Joel Edgerton directed it, wrote it, and then is in it. He doesn't star in it, but he's in it. And I'm not going to tell you anything else other than it's about... No, I'm not going to tell you anything. Just watch The Gift. Yeah, it's one of those movies. It's one of those ones that came out of left field that no one knew about, and it's just like, wow, that's a good movie. And lastly, I watched Z for Zachariah, which I still have no clue why it's called Z for Zachariah. But, yeah, it's about 2 people at, like, the world has been bombed and there's radiation everywhere, and there's this little valley where there's no radiation. And a woman's living there by herself, and this guy shows up, and then, yeah, it's interesting. It's very slow, but I enjoyed it, and the acting is really good. And I give it 3 beards out of 5. I enjoyed it. Yeah. And that's it. That's all I watched. They say that like I didn't watch any movies, but I watched a fair bit of movies. Okay, lastly, we got the Q&A. And for the Q&A, I got only a couple questions this week, which is fine. First, I got a couple from Well I Like Reviews. The one was asking about best Thanksgiving movies. And I'll be honest, in Canada, we don't really have any Thanksgiving movies. Not that I can think of. And in the States, there's a couple. And you actually did CP. I'm going to plug CP because CP's my main man. He's my bro. So he actually did like top 5 Thanksgiving movies. And instead of me talking about them, I'm going to say I agree with his number 1 choice. And I'm going to send you to his video. So there's a link right there. And yeah, Thanksgiving movies, they're few and far between. There's not many good ones. Well, the other question you had for me was, have there been any movies that you really enjoyed on first viewing only to dislike in the future? Okay, there's the prequels, the Star Wars prequels. I was a big fan of them. And I actually I owned them on DVD until the 3rd one, the first 2. And the more I watched them, the more I became less of a fan of them. And then by the time the 3rd one came out, me and my wife and my father went and saw the 3rd one. And we came out of that theater, and me and my wife looked at each other and were like, yep, that's over. Done with the prequels. Never need to see any of them again. I sold my copies. My father couldn't understand why I was so mad, and some people don't, and I get that, but the more I thought about them, the more I hated them. Other movies like that, Transformers, the first Transformers movie, I thought was great. Like, I was like, wow, this is awesome. And rewatching it, it's lost a lot of that awesomeness, because I was just so happy and awestruck that there was, like, Transformer movie. Like, if my kid self, I used huge Transformers, had, like, sticker books of Transformers and all the toys, and I actually own the cartoon now. And I've shown it to my daughters, and it's just like, I was so thrilled that they were doing a Transformers movie. And it was just so happy that, like, and they looked awesome, I'll be honest. The special effects are great. And it allowed me to kind of see past all the stuff that I don't like about the movie now. And, like, a lot of the plot not making sense, and Sam Witwicky just yelling a lot. So, yeah, second viewing, like 3rd viewings, it lost a lot. There's been a bunch of movies like that, but Transformers in particular kind of lost me. All right. Elias at Garrett Movie House asked, if I could trade beards with any film character, who would it be? I'm going to say Sean Connery in The Man Who Would Be King, because he's got the best mullet chops ever. Or mutton chops, mullet chops, mutton chops, whatever. Yeah, it's just impressive. He's got an impressive face. Plus, I'd look like Sean Connery, and that wouldn't be a bad thing, but, well, I'd still look like me, I guess, but it doesn't matter. I don't know if I could pull it off, though, because he's freaking awesome. But other than that, maybe If I was trying to freak people out, I think I'd trade beards with the Hunger Game guy from the first Hunger Games, just because that's very stylized and very kept compared to my beard. I'd definitely do that just to mess with people. Lastly, I can't remember who asked this question, but they're asking about Kevin Smith movies. And do I like Kevin Smith movies? And like for some reason I've blanked about who asked it and I can't find where it was. Do I like Kevin Smith movies? I used to love them. Not anymore. I loved Kevin Smith movies, and they just went downhill after a while, and I haven't watched any of his newer movies in years. And I don't really watch his older movies now. But yeah. No, I don't. I like Kevin Smith. I think he can write really well, but I think he's just so obsessed with certain body parts, and yeah, I just haven't, he's fun to listen to. He does his comedy talks and stuff, and they're really fun to listen to, but no, as a director, I've kind of given up on him, I'll be honest. Not that he needs me, but you know. And that's it for this week in Bearded Movie Guy and BMG Radio. Listen, guys, I have been struggling so much lately trying to get just get up and go enough to get in front of a camera. Even just to do this, the regular reviews. It's been really hard, and I really appreciate anyone who's still with me on this. I'm struggling, but I'm trying my best, and I'm getting through it, and maybe in the future I'll have a lot more videos out. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I'm really trying. Let me know if you want me to continue BMG Radio. I'm not looking for you're the best. Like, no, it's just like if you enjoy it, let me know. And yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Until next time, stay bearded, and as always, Yoto Severin.